Welcome to our channel. Today, we will talk about 9 best income-producing assets that you can use to grow your wealth. At number 1 is stocks. Stocks represent the equity or ownership in a business and are one of the most reliable ways to create wealth over the long run. You can purchase individual stocks or you can buy a fund like S&P 500 Index Fund or Total World Stock Index Fund. Owning stocks that pay frequent dividends is the surefire way to wealth. In summary, stocks have average compounded annual return of 6% to 10%. Pros include high historic returns, easy to own and trade. Cons include high volatility. At number 2 is bonds. Bonds have lower volatility, which makes them more consistent and dependable even during the toughest of times. You can purchase these from the US government, foreign government, or corporate. However, US Treasury is the most credit-worthy borrower on the planet. A common saying around bonds is, "We buy stocks so we can eat well, but we buy bonds so we can sleep well." In summary, bonds have average compounded annual return of 2% to 4%. Pros include lower volatility, consistent income stream, safety in principle. Cons include low returns, especially after inflation. At number 3 is investment properties. It is one of the most popular income-producing assets. If you manage the property correctly, you will have rentals to pay off the mortgage while you enjoy the long-term price appreciation on the property. Owning an investment property can be wonderful, especially when you have borrowed most of the money to finance the purchase. If you are someone that wants to have more control over their investments and like the tangibility of real estate, then you should consider an investment property as a part of your portfolio. In summary, investment properties have average compounded annual return of 12% to 15%. Pros include bigger returns, especially when using leverage. Cons include managing the property can be a headache. At number 4 is real estate investment trusts or REITs. If you don't like the idea of managing the property yourself, then the real estate investment trust might be right for you. REITs are legally required to pay out a minimum of 90% of their taxable income as dividends to their shareholders. These are publicly traded, private, and publicly non-traded. However, it is better to invest in publicly traded as they are subject to more regulatory oversight. In summary, REITs have average compounded annual return of 10% to 12%. Pros include real estate exposure that you don't have to manage. Cons include higher volatility. At number 5 is farmland. It is another great income-producing asset that has been a major source of wealth throughout history. Today, one of the best reasons to invest in farmland is its low or no correlation with financial markets. In addition, farmland has lower volatility than stocks, while also providing inflation protection. While buying individual farmland is no small undertaking, the most common way for investors to own farmland is through a publicly traded REITs. In summary, farmland have average compounded annual return of 7% to 9%. Pros include not as correlated with financial markets, good inflation hedge. Cons include less liquidity, that is, harder to buy and sell. At number 6 is owning a small business. If you want to own and operate a small business, remember that it will require much hard work. Small business can generate much higher returns than many of the other income-producing assets on this list. In summary, small business have average compounded annual return of 20% to 25%. Pros include can have extremely outsized returns. Cons include huge time commitment. At number 7 we have certificates of deposit, CDs. This is a low-risk investment option that can provide a steady income stream for investors. However, this investment typically offers lower returns than many of the other income-producing assets on this list. In summary, certificate of deposits have average compounded annual return of 1% to 3%. Pros include less risk than bonds for similar levels of return, safety in principle. Cons include lower return. At number 8 is royalties. It can be a good investment because they generate steady income that is uncorrelated with financial markets. The downside to investing in royalties at least on royalty exchanges, the high fees charged to sellers. In summary, royalties have average compounded annual return of 5% to 20%. Pros include uncorrelated to traditional financial assets, generally steady income. Cons include high seller fees. And finally, at number 9 is your own products. It is one of the best income-producing assets you can invest in. Since you are the 100% owner of your products, you can set the price and determine their returns. Products include things like books or ebooks, information guides, online courses, and many others. In summary, your own products have average compounded annual return can be highly variable. Pros include full ownership, personal satisfaction, can create a valuable brand. Cons include very labor-intensive, no guarantee of payoff. Now, the next question is, what about the gold, crypto, commodities, and art? These have not been included in the above list because they have no reliable income stream associated with their ownership. Of course, this does not mean that you can't make money with them or that they shouldn't be in your portfolio, only that they don't produce income. These can be a good source of creating long-term wealth, especially in high inflation environment. Generally, you can limit these non-income producing assets to 10% to 15% of your portfolio. The bottom line is, no matter what mix of income producing assets you end up choosing, remember that there are many ways to win when it comes to investing. With that being said, we wish you the best of luck on your investment journey, and thank you for watching. If you want to see a video on any specific topic, please write in the comments down below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative content.